Let's do this.
Yeah.
Should we have waited until the video was started fully up again?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
We'll work it out.
That's not, yeah, we can sync up. So, yeah, this looks great, doesn't it? You could totally like hold worship here and everything.
Hell yeah.
Aww, that's exactly the kind of thing he would give his girlfriend, a withered bouquet. It's a metaphor for my penis. Because it's that withered. Okay, I'll stop saying words for a bit. Or maybe you just won't comment because you can't think of anything. Which is it? Ian?
A little bit of both.
Am I wrong? Is that it?
What? I don't even remember what you said.
Well,
how about we just drop the topic and... Yeah.
I was going to say, let's hope no one else remembers it either, but then you drew attention to it. But now I'm doing it too, so...
So how about the local sports team?
Yeah. That doesn't look gross at all. What happened to the music?
X button.
Oh, there we go.
X button.
X
button.
How do I shot web?
Work, please.
Is it because your turbo button thing was on? Maybe it's distracting it.
No, it's not. There it is. It was in the wrong spot. Why was it telling me over there? What the hell?
Titus is dumb.
Oh, whatever. We got it.
Yep.
He'd be amazing. Yeah.
Well, he certainly has loud campfires. That certainly wouldn't draw any enemies to him.
No, not at all.
And that certainly wouldn't happen very soon.
Like, say, after he takes a quick nap.
He's in prime position. This reminds me of the Deku tree. Like, you go up to the second level and then you jump down and kill Titus.
Yay! Let's jump on Titus.
Food.
That's ancient writing there. I think one of them says the cake is a lie. And
What do you want?
It was a bad.
I want Grant to stop talking to us.
Your team lost because of you.
You came to
I'll vouch for that.
It's been 10 years.
10 years!
I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
Well, your name is Whining Bitch.
He did.
We saw it.
Actually, we didn't, but we can just assume that he did.
We can infer it.
Oh.
It's just our uncle or aunt. One of the two.
It's our relatives,
Who are living with us.
for the moment.
Hey,
Because I don't
wait,
have a house.
Wait! Don't go out on me!
I'm going out, bitch.
And not because...
Just hold on. I'll
Not
get more
because
wood.
they're homeless, but because they're moving over here and they just haven't found a house yet.
And Titus thinks if he talks to the fire, it'll stay on longer.
I think, if anything, that would make the fire go away.
Yeah, you give a little more oxygen to a fire, it'll warm it up. But if you're just blowing, what's the word?
Carbon dioxide?
Yeah. If you do it one way, it'll dissipate it. If you do it another way, it'll make it stronger.
Hit it with a stick.
I was just thinking, where's Yuna's rod? It's like, oh, it's right there.
Let's do it.
Only by the grace of his weapon is he actually smart enough to do combat.
And his weapon transformed.
Just like Sailor Moon. Except nowhere near as anime. Just kind of like, oh, it transformed.
It's like, oh, nope. Different sword. Happy days.
Happy days for whom? All the
the fans.
15-year-old boys. well, hey, they're 15, she's 15, it works out. In theory. Even though it's illegal.
What was weird thinking is,
You're on my side?
supposedly
Cool.
Ash is about 20.
Yeah, by this trade, he's just a man-child. There are many like him in the entertainment industry.
Hang on. What did I use before? This one, I think. Oh, wait, no.
I think it was the one that cast Ultima. Should be it. Yeah, I think it was up a bit. Was it Supreme Gem?
I don't think so.
Let's guess what we used last time. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things breaks the game.
That too. One of these things makes dead.
Just doom! But we're impatient. Not impatient enough to decide. I think dark matter will do the job anyway.
I think anything in here would.
Except those that wouldn't. I say use either dark matter or supreme gem.
Let's see what this does.
It casts,
What is this? No.
it looks like flare, but flare is different in this game, so it's just a different... It's a brick damage spell, that's all we need to know. It's like, yeah, I just used a spell that we don't even know what it is. What of it?
We're just that good. Fan service.
Maybe it's Shadow Flare, I've heard of that spell. It looks like something that's in the Omega Ruins. You've been a naughty boy.
You get no presents this year.
He has bags under his eyes, that's nice detail. Even for a whiny bitch.
Hey, let me go.
No.
I like how all of the soldiers are just expressionless while this is all happening.
And it's like, the nerve.
It doesn't work without the visual. You'll have to see Spoonie's Final Fantasy X2 review to see what we mean by that, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Also look for Monkey!
God. That face will haunt your dreams.
Oh yes.
Right in the stomach punch, as Tim would say.
If you can hear our relatives, they're just doing things.
And if you can hear our relatives, my mic is really sensitive.
Our mic is powerful enough to destroy the world with sound waves. I forget I said that.
Wait, what?
I was just using a very, very weak connection between powerful input and power in general.
And you're obviously not making the... You obviously didn't get the joke that I did.
Which was...
You said, forget I said anything. So I said, wait, what?
Okay, apparently I really didn't, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yay! We're good at this.
Kid, it's my job.
Don't we market ourselves on that
Hey,
that we're not good at it?
Subject, friend.
Whoa. Okay.
You know, on that note, it's not that we can't finish these games without cheese. It's just we don't.
We
care.
just don't want to. Because
Heinous.
we're lazy.
That's just how we roll. Like a dinner roll.
Right. Whatever.
There'll be a few in which we don't cheat at least all that much.
I don't think nonverbal. I don't think the communication barrier quite works like
I don't
that.
understand.
It's just you just mime it. You don't bother to say anything else.
You said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You
Why did
understand
you
me?
have her do it?
All right,
Because-
I'll work.
They don't want to.
Oh, they're just like us then.
Yes.
I like them better already.
Just go ahead and pick this up just for the hell of it.
Not that it's gonna... Y equals A! Okay.
Oh,
Yay!
Tutorials.
Time to break the game.
Yeah, because...
And you'll know why in a bit.
Okay, I was gonna explain it, but I guess it's just the kind of thing you need to show. You know, they
Blah,
say,
blah, 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 blah.
they say games can really entertain the viewers just by looking at them for Let's Plays. Not in this case.
No.
Not really. Unfortunately, we don't really know what to say here, so...
We're just gonna turbo through this.
Turbo power. Turbo. If I actually knew what that song was, I might sing a little bit of it. Well, I use this term sing loosely.
Blah, 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 blah. He learned cheer. Blah, 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 blah. He's a cheerleader. Blah, blah, blah.
That was the weakest burp I've ever done.
They might not even have heard it.
That's why I said it. I don't think Titus would make a very good cheerleader.
And if you didn't hear the burp, we didn't edit it out.
We found some ancient ruin. It's not active now. We're gonna go down, and then we should be able to... Okay.
Rod.
Effective communication 101.
Just stop mid-sentence.
And you will get friends and money.
Hooray.
Maybe not in that order. Maybe not
at
at
the
all.
same time. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, time to break the game.
Oh yes. Well, we have about 4 minutes or so left, so let's show you what we mean.
This breaks the game.
Can we get the turbo to work?
No.
He can fix his turbo controller sometimes so that he can have it keep pressing the X button for us, and so you can just let it sit there and do everything. But it seems to pick spheres randomly when we get that to work. No, wait, that's not a part of the turbo controller. That's just the programming. It takes a bit of doing to get it to work, because otherwise you would have to do all this manually, which sucks.
Come on. You can do it. No.
Everyone focus your thoughts on the controller to make it work.
Paula, pray to it.
Maya, Faye, and Phoenix, right, pray to it. If you ever played Earthbound, that was like the two names that we put into that game for one file.
Like when Tim did Capri's subs, we did Maya, Faye, and Phoenix, right? Just cause
We like them and stuff, because they're my Faye and Phoenix, right? We can do this! This is the rest of the game.
Work, damn it. Gonna have to cut it sometime here soon because this is going to get very boring. Trying to get this damn controller working.
We'll just keep going until we run out of things to say. We are gonna do a lot of this off-screen, obviously. It's just
we just want to show you what we're doing.
Well, we've done that, but now we just want to torture you.
We'll either do it off-screen or do it extremely sped up, so it'll look awesome.
So that's what we're really trying to do, is trying to see if we can make this damn turbo thing work.
And if we can't get it working by the end of the episode, we'll just...
Well, should we really wait that long? Because we do have a few minutes. We can do stuff.
Ah! Oh, it works for circle.
But yeah, that's what the turbo controller sounds like when when
now the turbo won't turn off.
You're even breaking the hardware.
Ah!
Is it working?
Yes.
But then you Ian, you can't even cheat right. Good. Well, I'm calling you Ian. I should be calling you Traffic, because that's your code name. Ian's a spy.
There we go. Working.
No, we're not interacting with anything.
My hands are in the air, like I just don't care, because I really don't.
So you're doing it correctly. Yay!
So yeah, this is how we cheat massively.
All you need to do is like get the all items 1 through 6. Is that it?
If you have the cheat disc, I have.
I don't know if you can still buy that.
Pawn shops, maybe.
Yeah. Or you could use a ramen emulator.
The PS2 ROMs are really gigantic.
Yes, they are.
I tried downloading Okami. It was like multiple gigs.
multiple gigs. But if your computer can handle it, apparently HD Bailey had to get a different computer setup for Final Fantasy 13. He had to go completely HD just to make it work. But it looked fantastic.
I imagine it would.
I don't just mean like the game itself, but how he was able to record it. It was just like, it's like I'm playing the game, except I'm not, because he is, and he's HD Bailey and stuff. So maybe we should. That's a nice note to leave on. We just got the most powerful spell in the game.
Ultima?
Yes. And we got Prey, which I'm sure will never be used.
No, not really.
As well as Null Tide, or any of the Null spells.
I never use those. I used to use them a lot, but not so much anymore.
I used to use them just because,
Because it looked cool.
yeah, and I used to use Mighty Guard, I think, if ever I had it. Because I think that's what Mighty Guard does, it just casts all the Null spells at once, which is actually useful, because, you know, you didn't have to waste turns.
I think it casts all the Null, Protect, and Shell.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know. Well, we've spent enough time just,
at this point, this is going to be the rest of the video, so... we're just gonna...
We'll see you next time when we break the game even further.
We'll just let it continue doing this, and we'll continue later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.